tomorrow's going to be a somewhat rainy tournament, and so towels are a big component. I have some more towels up here that I'll grab real quick. So we have a ton of towels to choose from. I'm just going to grab, I have two Boise State ones. Or no, this is Oregon State. This is Boise State. So towels are very important when you're going to a wet tournament, because if it's hard to get a grip on your disc, odds are going to fumble a lot. And so I don't use chalk very much. I also recommend bringing a chalk bag. And I'll just kind of show you guys all the things that I prepare when I'm getting ready for a disc golf tournament. Alright, first off is your accessories. And actually, before that, I'm going to do one other quick thing, and that is disc selection. If you're playing a course that's more wooded, maybe you're grabbing some more discs off your shelf. I personally don't change up my bag before a tournament. This is something I recommend to the people who do this. I said do. Anyways, is if you're doing a wooded course, you might want to get some more stuff that's straight and more workable, or get some mid ranges and putters. But then if you're doing a course that's more open, you might want to get a bigger driver assessment. But you don't want to change up your bag too much. You don't want to throw stuff you haven't thrown before. Know what you throw. I personally bag a lot of the same molds, so I have like I have about 13 molds in my bag, but I also only have 26 discs. That's way off. I have 22 discs in my bag, and I think I have 11 different molds. And the real difference maker is just my mid-ranges. Most of my drivers are the same, just different levels of beatedness. So I recommend the night before the tournament do some putting. I'm not going to go putting right now because it's super rainy outside. Otherwise, I would show you guys. You also want to do stretching. I'll show you guys that later. But you want to be ready. So another accessory that I'll likely be bringing tomorrow, just in case, is I have another disc raptor. I am going to try talking them into sponsoring you guys, so maybe we can work something out. But I already have one on my bag, and so we're going to bring another one and throw it in the car, so that once I'm done playing, that maybe we could swap them out if one's too wet. And then I have some other accessories I'll show you guys, which these are probably the most important. First up, if you're somebody that uses chalk, this is something you already have, but I'm bringing this tomorrow just in case, and it's a chalk bag. Looks like Snoop Dogg up in here. But this is just to keep your hands nice and dry. I have my hands sweat a lot, but usually I just like do that and I'm good. I don't have problems with like disc slipping out of my hands even when it's wet usually. You're also going to want a mini. These Rain or Shine minis are dope, guys. Oh, you can see yourself in the camera. Look at you handsome viewers. And then I also got liquid chalk, which is, it's honestly more preference of if you use liquid chalk versus like dry chalk. And I have 3 towels, which is excessive. But I'm going to have one that I keep like on me, and then I'm going to have 2 in there in case one gets wet. So I'll have one for round 1, one for round 2. I'm really over prepping, guys, but I mean, if you have that much space, you might as well. You also want to just do basic cleaning of your disc. I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. And just an assessment of your bag. Be like, okay, do I need this? You want to pack light. And I am one of those people, I do use every disc in my bag. Mostly. There's some discs I probably won't use tomorrow, but that's just because of the course it is. It's a great mix of everything, though, so I wouldn't be too surprised if I use most stuff. But this tomorrow. There's no way I'm using this tomorrow. I don't use the glitch normally. It's just a disc I bring with me for fun content. Straight putter. Overstable putter. Straight putter I can throw on a forehand. Putting putters. You need everything, but don't over prep your discs. If you have like over 24 discs in your bag, you might want to check that out. But just make sure you have what you need before you go to the tournament is what I'm getting to when it comes to bringing things. So like I said, pack your mini, throw in your towels. We're just going to pretend like they're in there all the way. Or actually, no, we can zip up. We can fit all these into one zipper. This Discology bag is amazing, guys. And then hand chalk. Hand chalk bag. And then we got disc chalk. And one other thing I didn't add is bring water. Something that'll hydrate you. Don't bring an energy drink. Those things are unhealthy as crap. And they're not going to benefit you in any way. Also, make sure your phone's charged when you go to bed. Get good sleep. And I'll show you guys the cleaning of your discs as well as a little bit of stretching I would do the night before. My discs aren't that dirty, so I'm just going to kind of show you guys like what a basic cleaning looks like for me. Just get a towel. And usually I would use water, but like I said, these aren't dirty. I might go do it off camera on some of these. Just grab your disc. Here, I'm going to find one that maybe doesn't have my phone number on it. This one doesn't have my phone number yet on it, but look at that sexy Sexton Firebird. This thing's freaking money. Let's just pretend it's a little bit dirty. What you want to do is you want to give it like an overall kind of scrub down. And then you want to go on the bottom. There's nobody's number on here I need to care about. And you just want to really like get your fingernails into that rim and just go really tight and just really get into every nook and cranny trying to clean this the best you can. And then just make sure it's dry. And I usually just like to set them down for somewhere, move on to the next disc. You start cleaning that one. Make sure all your discs are clean and ready for tomorrow. Whatever day you're doing your tournament, it's always good to prep. You can never prep too much. If you guys can't tell, this is actually way after the tournament because I didn't do a very good job filming the stretching part. And I got a foam roller now, so I'm just going to run you guys through some basic stretches I do before a tournament. Just kind of get my muscles loose. My muscles get really tight, which doesn't make a lot of sense because they're always moving. And so I'll show you guys some basic stretches you can do with a foam roller and without them. So we'll start with ones you can do without. So let's toss that aside right in my window. Stretching your arm you do at the tournament, but stretching your legs something you kind of want to do before. You just want to get a full extension with your legs, keep your back somewhat straight, and just try to tuck your... You guys have done this in your middle school PE class. Just do your best to tuck your toes, do it for as long as you can, and just get a lot of motion. You're going to want to keep your legs straight, and you're going to feel it down here under your calf. And you just got to really try to touch your legs. This is really the only stretch that I can efficiently do without having a foam roller, and then the rest of it I'll show you guys with the foam roller real quick. But you can also do like one leg up and then try both of that one. I just don't understand why you wouldn't do both at the same time. So that's the most basic stretch you can do to get ready and stretch out those calves a little bit. All right, guys, now with the foam roller, what you want to do is you want to straighten your legs and pick yourself up. You just want to move yourself, your body back and forth onto that roller. I'm sure the kids at school are going to be giving me a hard time about how weird this looks. But you just want to really get those calves. Then you can do stuff. You can turn to your sides and just really work your calf, because I have problems with my legs all the time. They're always getting beat up and shredded from sticker bushes. And they're also just really tight. So I just have started trying to stretch more and just really get good at it. So having a healthy body and a healthy mindset before the tournament is a very crucial part to playing good. If you go into your round one with like a horrible mindset, your round two is probably going to go the same because your round one's going to go like crap. So try to have a good mindset and a good body before your tournament. And then let's cut to a part where I'm actually warming up at the tournament, not just the night before.
My little toy girl all grown up.
Yes, sir.
Bag in the back.
No, I got it. We got Tommy here.
Let me record.
Nothing, buddy.
Oh.